Sagittarius, how you diddling, man? Lovely to see you. Welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 11th through to the 17th of September. Yeah, I did the chakra and aura readings. Have you seen that? And also on my sister channel, Cymatic TV, I did the energy update. There'll be another one coming out this Sunday. Yes, loads of things going on. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you have a lovely reading. Overall energies, what have we got? Seven of Swords. You come out of your shell recently, I think, Sag, which is a good thing, I think. You found a rhythm that sort of corresponds to you. And I think you need to concentrate on those parts of the rhythm that are working well. Don't get yourself caught up in woes and worries or conflicts or situations that could be sort of like just tie you down, stop you from sort of like, you know, advancing or even just enjoying life, you know what I mean? Being a little bit more sort of vibrant and stuff like that. That's the sort of feeling I get off of that Seven of Swords. Being sort of like playing smart is a way of sort of stopping situations before they actually arise by not actually being involved in them, or disarming the situation before it actually becomes a problem. Okay, on your karmic path here, you get the Knight of Wands. This is a beautiful one for relationships. Very vibrant. I think you're being someone's knight in shining armor. That's what I feel. I think you're enjoying it as well. You're enjoying, you know, someone who's sort of like, who wants you and needs you, sort of to be you. And when you're on fire, there's no one better. You know, when you're on full form, there's no one better. And I think you've got to, I think there's going to be a understanding this week of you feeling it, knowing it when you're on fire, and kind of going, playing smart to actually maintain that. And it's very sociable, very vibrant. So it could be, you know, within your couple, but it also could be within the world that is around you. You know, very, very good. Lovely card for you. How's the universe influencing you? You got the Five of Cups. Yeah, walking away from sort of, I think this is majorly to do with the past. I think the universe might give you a bit of a reminder of how not to be. Or how the, you know, things that have been over the past sort of like 6 months that you kind of think, nah, I don't want to go back to that. That was really disappointing. I was disappointed in myself, sort of scenario. And I think this is where it's going to help you to sort of like be a lot more constant and a lot more going forward on that sort of in your karmic path, basically. And I think this is a very good little sort of like reminder from the universe during this week. Because that's where you've come from. Nine of Swords. Everybody's been getting the Nine of Swords, don't worry. Quite literally, everybody's been getting it. You know, there's been quite a few towers come up as well. And Three of Swords, got to be said. Which is, we haven't seen those cards for a long time, and it seems like it's a general thing that's coming through here. So this is what's come from the past. I think you might have found yourself in a situation where you were a little less zappy, you know, zippy. Making decisions really quickly and stuff like that, and sort of, you know, umming and ahhing a little bit too much, keeping a little bit things to yourself, you know, and torturing yourself more than anything else, and having to wake up the next day and go through it. And I think that's what's the past. That could well also be to do with that memory there that the universe is sort of like trying to help you to sort of kind of realise not what not to go back to, basically. Let's just see where your future self, here's where you're encouraging your future self. Beautiful card. You know, with this Knight in shining armor, it's work well done for you, because it plays into your energy beautifully. And I just realised there's pretty much, oh no, we're missing a Pentacles. I thought there's a, oh no, there's not, it's there. You've got all the elements on the table here. You've got Cups, you've got Pentacles, you've got the Rods, and you've got the Swords. Now that's magician energy and using a lot of things. So I think you've got a real, you're in a luxury position that because of the good quality work that you've done on yourself, but also in the way of which you've turned things around and put yourself in a position where you're a good catch to have, and you're at that Knight in shining armor. You have that sort of like go-get energy now that's flowing through you, and that's good work. And I think you're going to be attracting people around you who correspond to you in that sense, that they're also up for living. And this is where you're going to be leaving behind those disappointments once and for all, and those repetitive nightmares, basically. With the ten of wands at the top, I think this is more of a realization. Yes, you just got to be careful not to carry on too much, and I think this is why these two cards came up here. You know, this is why the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords came up here, is because it's like a warning not to get to this sort of stage. I'd be interested to see what the clarification comes out on the Light Seers cards. It'd be interesting to see this. I think this is a case of that you realise that in the past you've carried just way too much. There's a butterfly just came and sat next to me and said, hello. He's now gone off. Be as light as a butterfly. I think that's what the message comes through, obviously. You know, and butterfly is all about sort of chasing your dreams. That's what butterfly energy is about. And when you do, you affect everything around you, and that's what the butterfly effect is all about. Because you're chasing your dreams. And I would do that. I think you've done that. I think you've got that good quality work on. You've just got to be wary not to take on too much. What's going on your financial side? Ace of Cups. Oh yeah. Really good start for you. It's like a rebirthing of you, and you engaging in your heart thing. I think this is a fire thing at the moment as well. It's like the vision I'm getting is like you come round a bend and you just drop a gear to really speed out of that bend, and that's what I feel like is coming up here. There's a real, it's almost chariot energy as well that's flowing out of this. But when you engage with your heart within your projects or your business, even if you've got a project to you know, do a YouTube channel or do, you know, whatever it is you want to do, once you engage you into that project or into that job or into that business, you will get a lot of the results. And in order to get those results, you have to do a bit of an injection of your heart's desires, basically. That's what it is, and that's what's on your karmic path. How's the universe influencing you? Yeah, you got you got the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of possibilities for you here. The universe is encouraging that. If you place in your heart here, if you place in that cup there, what do you get? 10 of Cups. It is the happiness of the reality of this possibilities coming forward into your life. You know, really important to recognize that as well. The fact that you are putting in 1 cup and you're getting 9 cups back. That's how it works. That's how abundance works. You know, all you need to do is put your heart's desires into whatever you're doing. And upside down, but I don't read upside down, so it just get far too convoluted, confusing. So from the past, I think you've found this calling. As I said, I think you've come into this bend. You've come into this bend really nicely in your car as you're going around a racetrack. I don't know why I got a racetrack in my head. But you're coming out of this, and this is where you recognise the goal, and that's it. So you drop it a gear, and boom, you're off. And I think this is what you've decided already. I think you've decided to take that corner like that at high speed, and you're going to come zipping out of it. And you're going towards the ultimate goal of what you should be doing in regards to your job and your business. And look at this, you get another ace here. Now this is very fire energy. This is what you're working towards, something, a new project, something that's very rewarding to you, lucky as well. It provides a lot of chance and luck for you. It also provides a lot of resources in the longer term, and planting this new seed. And I think this goes in with your heart as well. And this is really good in the sense that you've got water and earth energy. And water and earth energy, because you are fire and air, comes back to that magician thing. You have got the possibility to really cultivate an amazing future. But once you place your heart into it, this is where you're going to know where to plant that seed, which areas to push in. And it's coming out this week. It's coming obvious within you, basically. So yeah, looks really good. I want to see what's happening at the end of it. The Hermit. The Hermit has heard that calling. Basically, that trumpet has called him up to the top of the mountains, and when he's got up to the top of the mountains, which is could be the obstacles in your life, could also be the obstructions, and it also could be the objectives in your life. And you have got to the top of that mountain over the last few months, and you have taken that star, which is in his lantern, as you can well see. He's got that star. He's got his dreams, his hopes, his aspirations, his and his ambitions, and he's using them to be his guide and going forward. And it's really guiding you to an absolute beautiful thing. You know, let's just do a bit of clarification on the Light Seers card. Thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate your support to this channel. I hope you get the best out of these readings. As I said, I did the energy update on Cymatic TV. You'll find that just linked in the description below, along with loads of other links as well. Yeah, I hope you're getting the best out of it more than anything else. You know, it really looks like, certainly on your financial side, you're really kicking into gear here. Let's just see. This card just definitely wants to come out. 3 of Cups. Sociable aspect of it all. I think this is where you're playing smart, in the way you connect with other people that are around you. And the smarter you play, the more fun you will have, because you will avoid complicated situations, basically, more than anything else. You know, which I think will play up for you beautifully, really nicely. And that's what the overall energy is trying to bring into you. With the Knight of Wands, you get the Empress card. Yeah, creating something new, the birthing of something new. The Empress card as well has control over her emotions, and you need that in order to be that passionate Knight of Shining Armor. If you've got that control over your energy, that's when you're going to really start creating a situation for any relationships that you have around you, which will make them very, very fortuitous, and it will change the landscape of your world around you emotionally, definitively, in a really good way, I think. And you're going to look at it as, yeah, that's really good, well worked, good work done. Bonjour. Some people come out to enjoy the lovely river that's by us. Very calming it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that for calming. With the 5 of Cups, it's time to heal. It's time to say goodbye to that disappointment. It's time to regroup. It's time to find your home again. It's time to find your comfort zone and everything like that within regards to your relationships. I think that's what the universe is trying to tell you to do, basically, by looking forward and not looking back and walking towards it. What's this 9 of Swords about? Where's that coming from? That was the Page of Sword wanting to jump out. What is that 9 of Swords coming on about? Let's just see. We have the 6 of Swords, so very similar to the Page of Swords. A rite of passage. I think you, because of this here, right, this is your future self. This is the good work that you've done. Because of that good work you've done, you've got a rite of passage from something that is something that's been you know, sort of repetitive, nightmarish and stressful and causing sleepless nights and stuff like that within you. I think that's coming to an end, and you're being brought onto much calmer shores, basically. And I think you're doing it more than anything else. And this is, maybe you're being the Knight in Shining Armor for yourself. That's a very, very strong possibility. With the, it had to come out. It wanted to come out. I just didn't want to not come out, did it? So we get the Page of Swords, which we saw earlier. It jumped out. And this is with the 3 of Pentacles. And this is creating that path. It is opening those doors. That's what a page does. A page discovers the way of opening a pathway, and then the knight can secure it. And your future self is opening that pathway. So your karmic message is to actually be that Knight in Shining Armor and secure that pathway. Not only for yourself, but for others. So it's securing that relationship with another person, you know, and building on it. And I think it's really good for you, actually. I think it shows you that you have it within you to be, you know, to create happiness and to be happy, sort of thing. With the 10 of Swords, you get the High Priestess, very similar to the Empress card, which you've got down below. the High Priestess here is realizing, using your intuition to know when you're taking on too much. That's what that's all about. Using your inner vision and realizing it according to what you've lived in the past, to stop you repeating the same problem, to actually do that, you know, have that good quality work to just step out of that repetitive thing that you have gone through or you had gone through. It's in the past, and you know, and the future is bright. It's very open for you. On your financial side, you know how to get towards that star. I love this card here. You know, that star there is that same star there, right? The Hermit does it by going round and seeing all sides of the situation, whereas the Hierophant, it knows practices that it has to repeat in order to produce that star, in order to produce its ultimate goals and its ultimate heart's desires. You know how to put it. You've got to put it into action, I think, here. Your heart's desires. I think you know it. Now you've got to test it out. That's what I'm getting off of it. And if you do put your heart into it, you know, the universe will bring you lots and lots of benefits for it. And you've got the Ace of Swords as well. So this is clarity of vision, clarity of victory as well. And getting that sensation that because it goes with the Nine of Cups as well, it's even better. It's like you're getting victories on anything you do. The universe is trying to create within you, because you should be following your evident path or your karmic path. You know, the universe is sort of like trying to create a Midas touch sort of situation where everything you touch turns to gold. It's really nice. That Three of Swords. Yeah, I mean, it did come out. I think you've had to go through, because this is how the past connects to your future. And I think you've had to go through basically difficult times in order to realise your path. And now that those difficult times are done, you can then, you know, you can happily move on and follow that path and say goodbye to any difficult times that you may have been through on your career path and everything like that. With the Ace of Pentacles, you get the Eight of Wands. This is beautiful energy. This is communication, this is opportunities, this is gifts from the universe, this is everything that's coming into you because of this, in a way, because of this. Everything that's coming into you is an eye-opener. And it's helping you plant that seed. And that's what that luck is about as well. You've got that, that Four of, what's it called? Trèfle in French. It's the four-leaf clover. Blimey, I lost my English there for a minute. You've got that sort of, or that rabbit's foot effect around you at the moment. And you're going to realise that it's actually you that's created it. Yes, you that's created it. The Emperor that comes out. And this comes out with the Hermit, because you're owning your path. You really are bossing it up here, Sagittarius. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Fantastic to see you back on form. Really good. And yes, this is the moment of slowing down from that corner. Yes, that's what you've been doing. But you want to come flying out of that corner. So you want to drop it down a gear and just go flying on through. It will absolutely sort you out. It'll be a completely new cycle for you. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. Really do appreciate it. Hope you got the best out of this reading. Yes, I will see you soon. In the meantime, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.